Okay, I'm making a series of presentations on virus. So, a guy named Sayer G, Sayer. I think he's a holistic doctor. I've heard of him, but I like the information here. So let's go into this. Why flu virus doesn't exist the way we were told. Here's a study. The first study plumbed the molecular depths of what influenza virus is. Amazingly, given the long history of vaccine use and promotion, the full characteristics of what proteins it contains was never previously performed. How we invest billions of dollars annually into flu vaccines and have created a global campaign to countermand a viral enemy whose basic building blocks were not even known until a few years ago is hard to understand. Now, the people that are going to watch this video, and in addition to other viruses, you're also interested in understanding herpes. Substitute herpes for this flu. It's the same stuff. So viruses use virions to spread between hosts, and virion composition is therefore the primary determinant of transmissibility and immunogenicity. Virions are viral particles. That means they are viral nucleic acids able to move and infect living organisms. But without the viral particle to carry around the DNA, it would be harmless. In fact, the viruses are often described as existing somewhere between living and inanimate objects. They do not produce their own energy, nor are transmissible without the host itself. So the authors are making it clear that virion composition is a primary determinant in how infectious a virus is. I mean, he gets on, and some cool things that he puts together is, he goes, if the components that are non-viral are essential for a virus to cause harm, how can we continue to maintain that we are up against a monolithic disease entity out there who infects us, the passive victim? It's fundamentally nonsensical. It clearly undermines the fear-based rhetoric beholden the pro-vaccine stance. Now, some other things. Virions of many viruses are complex, making them difficult to analyze. In other words, they found the flu virus is as much comprised of biological material from the host the virus infects as the viral genetic material. So there's also a significant problem presented by flu vaccine production. Human flu vaccine antigen is produced by insects and chicken eggs. This means the viral particles from these hosts would contain foreign proteins and would therefore produce different or unpredictable immunological responses in humans than would be expected from human influenza viral particles. That's interesting, but I'd have to check that out. Now, I've done a lot of work on exosomes. Our flu viruses really hijacked exosomes. Exosomes are little messenger RNA pieces in vesicle. So finally, in this article, we note that influenza virions share an underlying protein composition with exosomes, suggesting that influenza virions form by subverting a microvesicle. All right, so this video here, if you want to watch, it's on exosomes. This is more complicated stuff. I don't really see anything else to comment on. Health benefits of measles, the healing power of germs. Other research have come to similar discoveries, such as suggesting exosomes in virus. Sometimes the viral hijacking of the exosome pathways is a Trojan horse. You know, what's the point here is this whole virus debate is more complicated than people realize. There's who wrote the article, Sayer G. More complicated than people realize, and I don't think all the illnesses that are attributed to virus necessarily are accurately attributable, such as maybe even herpes, that we may be dealing with immune phenomena. And I'm going to get into that in some more videos. That's the first one.